feet, you gotta go to wikifeet.com.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous of your wiki feet. So I have a wiki feet because I have a wiki feet, which one of my fans pointed out to me, and your feet are voted as very sexy feet, I think, and my feet are just voted as cute feet. So your feet are like
cute is still good.
Higher rated.
What is your complaint about cute? Cute is still great. At least you don't have ugly feet.
That's right. That's right.
Some people.
I got 4-star feet. You have 5-star feet.
Have you been to yoga class where the girl is like beautiful from head to toe? Like she looks like a model.
Which is disgusting.
And then all of a sudden she has like the second toe overlaps.
Oh, gross.
The first toe, and it kind of like sticks out. It's really, really, I've seen that in real life, and it's just really tragic. So I am very happy that I have like good
How did you
feet.
find out about your wiki feet? A fan tweeted me about mine. Or did you know?
No, people like pointed it out to me.
I just want to know where they got some of the pictures of my feet, because some of the pictures I was like, okay,
Instagram.
I don't think I posted some of those pictures online.
Like nowadays, you don't even have to leak nudes; you just post it on Instagram. Like, look at Chelsea Handler. Chelsea Handler posts pictures of her titties on Instagram. Like her skiing with her tits out. Wow. And she doesn't get banned or she doesn't get blocked. Like, she's still able, you know what I mean? Like,
okay, before we go any further, I just want to say that this podcast is for entertainment purposes only, and we are not financial advisors.
Yes, this is for entertainment purposes only. Don't listen to what we have to say because we barely were able to afford the bus fare to Coachella. Are they really my feet? Yes! Oh my god, people are so stupid. Everybody on the internet thinks everything on the internet is fake. It's like, just because your screen name is fake does not mean my pictures of my feet are fake. Well, like, as if I would go through the trouble of
uploading
photoshopping other people's more beautiful feet to my picture. Like, I don't even like post it with the intent of like having it be seen on Wikifeet. It just ends up there. It's not my fault.
Well, you have, according to Wikifeet voters, you have very, very sexy feet.
Oh, really? That's so funny.
You have 5-star feet. I only have 4-star feet. So.
Can you show your feet now? No, you'll have to donate some Bitcoins if you want to see our feet. How much should it be if they want to see our feet? Give us $50 and we'll show you our feet. If you, I was about to say PayPal, but this is a crypto podcast and we should really encourage them to pay with
crypto. Need to go.
You need to make a $50 donation to our Bitcoin account to see our feet.
Bitcoin, Ether, and Bitcoin Cash wallets are listed on HelloCryptoKitty.com.
Yes, that's correct. All right, so lots of news in the crypto world.
Lots of news in the crypto world.
How are you guys doing?
I'm happy that crypto's back up a little. I was like getting a little, I wasn't panicked, but I was like, what's going on here?
It's been going up and down by like 1,000, right?
Yeah, it's like up and down, up and down. It's very, it's more volatile than usual, which is bad, which is crazy because it's already volatile.
It's like day-to-day volatile. It's like dating a bipolar person. Great.
It definitely is like dating a bipolar person.
So yeah. There's a lot going on,
Okay, so a couple things I wanted to mention that I'm excited about. I don't care about porn that much, but Pornhub.
I know, I don't watch porn either. Like, I've never paid for a porn because I don't even consume free porn.
Well, I don't know why people would pay for porn. A porn. I pay for a porn.
I've only watched one porn my whole life.
Well, especially with the internet, it's like there's so much free stuff. I know you should support the industry.
Is that why people don't watch our podcast? Because we're not pornographic enough.
Yeah. We need to get on Crypto Kitties. A porn. Exactly. I was like, what is she talking about? But there's so much like free porn. So, but anyway, Pornhub announced that they're connecting with Vergecoin to take crypto payments, which is a big deal because that supposedly made crypto spike this week. But
well, Vergecoin is going to go up now because people who are like married whose wives check their account. Do to see what they pay for. Now it's more anonymous, right?
Yeah, or so check their cookies.
Your wife won't know. Which, if you're married, you're probably at the point where, like, your wife doesn't care if you watch porn.
Yeah, she's like, go watch. I'm going to go shopping.
Like, yeah, I don't really give a shit. I'm going to go get a massage.
I'm busy.
So Pornhub's accepting crypto now?
They just announced it. So I'm kind of weary to say that something's happening because... So a couple podcasts ago, I announced that Bittrex was accepting new users, which they announced, and then a couple people were tweeting at me, fans like, hey, I went on Bittrex, I couldn't sign up. Like, what the hell? So the day that I mentioned on the podcast, they were just announcing it. So now Bittrex is accepting new users, but when I announced it on the podcast, they had just announced it. So
they had to wait till Bitcoin went down. There's no new users now.
Yeah.
Back when people wanted to sign up, they weren't able to sign up. That's the thing that happened to Daisy Cakes on Shark Tank.
Oh, really? You love Shark Tank.
Well, like, this lady, like, sold the hell out of these cakes, and it made you really want to order a cake online, which I've never ordered a cake online. Like, you would imagine that the frosting would just get all over the inside of the box.
I've ordered a cake online, and the frosting did get all inside the box.
Right, you lose half the fucking cake! But they
and it was all smushy and disgusting.
They went on Shark Tank, and then their website, like, wasn't strong enough to be able to handle millions of people looking at their website, and it crashed. Yeah. I think my website crashed when I went on Howard Stern, too.
Oh, for the funniest, sexy comic lady?
Funniest comic, yeah. It crashed. Which sucked because, like, you know, who knows? I could have gotten way more people sending me creepy messages.
I had never seen you on that. I watched it recently because somebody mentioned it. And, like, I don't know, I was kind of offended. Like, Ari Lang or whoever was like, well, you're the hottest, but you're not the funniest. I was like, you haven't seen, like, I don't know. It was just, he's like, well, you're definitely the hottest. I was like, what?
Well, it was, like, my first radio show I've ever done.
I know, you were, like, kind of like,
Like, I didn't know how to do radio shows. I had never even done a podcast. Like, the first time I ever went on the radio was at the Howard Stern show, which was kind of too crazy. Like, if fucking Danny Lobel had me on comical radio, I would have at least gotten some practice of, like, you know, learning to talk into a microphone. Like, now I have tons of practice, but that was, like, my first time, so it wasn't stand-up. It wasn't in front of an audience, which I was used to. It was basically, like, an
audition,
mic.
Yeah, in front of, like, 3 people.
It's literally a comedy show in front of 5 people, so I didn't know that I should, like, grab the microphone and... these are things you learn later on.
I thought you did a good job, though, for your first radio. Like, I bombed on radio in Seattle. Radio was performing at the Comedy Underground, and they had a radio interview. And I thought Howard was very, like, cool with you guys. Like, the radio guy I was with was one of those annoying, like, radio announcer guys that was like, hey, I'm a radio morning guy.
Hey, you're listening to 105.9.
And he was so cheesy, and he, like, wanted me to be cheesy, too. And I was like, I'm not, like, a cheesy comic that's like,
do you think when they're cheesy, it affects your cheesiness?
I just was normal, like I am now, and he was, like, super cheesy, and then... You could just tell he, like, didn't like me. Like, afterwards, like, they walked me out, and, like, he was like, oh, he didn't think you were funny. I was like, yeah, because I'm not like, hey, what's up? It's like, who talks like that? But he was one of those radio guys so Howard was cool because he was, like, normal. But, like, if you're, like, on a cheesy radio, like, have you ever done morning radio for a comedy?
Yeah. I know what you mean. They want you to do your bits.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what is funny is that we were all really nervous because Howard is known to, like, pick women apart.
I thought he was, like, super supportive.
He was, because we're comedians.
He's like, oh, you guys are so hot. You're, like, so funny.
But like, we all went in there really nervous that he's gonna make fun of us. You know? So I think
Whitney and April, all 3 of you.
I think all of us were we were all on guard because, like, he could attack us or we could attack him. So I think everybody was just kind of like, like, what do we do? But
I thought Robin was kind of a bitch. Like, they were like, oh, the funniest, hottest comic, and she's like, oh, does that exist? I was like, snap! I was like, snap, Robin! I thought she was kind of a bitch. It's like, you're a woman, Robin. Like, you should not be a bitch about that.
That is so funny. That is so funny. I didn't realize that.
I thought she was, like, the bitchiest one. Like, I thought the guys were pretty supportive of you guys, but she was, like...
Definitely.
Kind of, like...
Yes, I smoke weed.
I don't. I only do
Rosie
edibles.
does edibles.
Yeah, only edibles.
Because she likes being out of commission for 12 hours at a time. Oh, man. So, okay, so a lot of, what were we talking about with Bitcoin?
Oh, the Pornhub.
Oh, the porn. Right.
Yeah, the a porn.
Yeah, like,
Pornhub.
that does not affect me, because, okay, like, who are these people who are buying porn? There is so much porn for free on the internet. I have to assume that if anybody's buying porn, that they've watched all the free porn that exists out there.
Okay,
isn't that true?
I don't think. Okay, I agree with you, but I'm still glad that Pornhub is accepting crypto because it's good for crypto. I'm still glad that Pornhub is putting crypto in the news. Like, I'm pro crypto, and like, I'm almost done. I know I'm so slow reading the book that you lent me, but I started to so pretty much everything Andres says I totally understand. The one thing that he helped me clarify was when one of the talks in the book where he talks about how crypto is the network and then applications are built on it. So when they we're talking about...
You mean Ethereum?
No, not Ethereum, just crypto in general.
Really?
So Bitcoin, like, you know how he calls it the internet of money?
Yeah.
So he's like, it's like the internet, and then there's applications built on it. So you can build an application to like do smart contracts, or you can build an application to like do a mortgage, or you can like put it like different applications on it. So with Pornhub, like, it's getting people to use crypto more as like a transactional thing. So I'm pro crypto, and I'm glad that it's just putting it out there in the positive media. But who the hell buys porn?
No, seriously, who the hell buys porn?
Like, who?
I see these porn stars, they have like second, third jobs because porn stars used to make a lot of money.
Porn stars used to make
and now
over 100,000.
The
and now
golden
it's
era
like,
of porn is long gone.
They're doing...
There's only like 10 guys on the internet who buy porn. But what do we know? We are neither porn stars or porn consumers, so there's probably millions. I've heard one time that like people spend more money on pornography than people spend on sporting events.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Like, as a whole. Imagine all those fucking season tickets to any sporting event. People spend more money on porn.
But what do they buy? Like, I know a lot of the porn girls that I know from comedy and my podcast, they do cam girl stuff. Like, they don't even make money from porn. It's just cam girl stuff.
Yeah, people just want to interact. You know?
Yeah.
Well, we're interacting with you guys for free, so why don't you donate? To quote Kevin Brennan. Donate!
The golden era was VHS and DVD.
You know?
Yeah, it was.
So, yeah. Back when Margaret Cho's parents owned a porn shop in San Francisco.
Oh, is that what they did?
Yeah! That's why she's so out there. Like, I feel like I'm conservative compared to Margaret Cho sometimes, because she grew up, like, looking at pictures of boobs and titties and penises and butts, like,
okay,
in the back of her parents' porn shop.
Okay, so when porn was, like, not on the internet, did you ever go into the back black curtain room?
I mean, just as a joke, like, ha ha ha, look at us, we're back here. But never, like, seriously.
I went back there and I felt like it was like 99% dudes, and they're all like so uncomfortable that there was a girl.
That's how I felt when I walked through the red light district in Amsterdam. Like,
all the guys were like, "Don't look at her, don't look at her."
This is really gross, and like, I'm all for it on paper and in theory, but in practice, it's disgusting. You know, like, the girl is standing there literally in front of her bed. You know, have you walked through the red light district?
I've been in Amsterdam. I did not go to the red light district. I was only there for 24 hours.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. But, I mean, it's kind of funny during the day because the girls don't care. Like, they're just, like, talking on their cell phones. They're, like, texting. They're not even sitting in a sexy position or anything. Like, they just don't give a shit because those are not the busy hours, so who cares? They're just there in case somebody wants them. So.
Those are not the busy hours.
Did you hear about the Iceland Bitcoin heist?
No, tell me.
Oh, my God! This just happened yesterday. So, there's this guy named Sindri Stefansson. He was in a prison in Iceland, and he escaped, which is super easy to do because apparently the securities in the prisons in Iceland are really low security. Like, they don't have fences. Like, prisons in Iceland don't have fences.
That's crazy.
And people break out of prison to go get drunk, and then they always come back. But this guy fucking escaped a low security prison, and he fled to Sweden yesterday.
And he didn't come back.
No, he's like at large. He flew to Sweden, and he shared a plane with Iceland's female prime minister. Like, they were on the same flight apparently, and Sweden from Iceland, because
it's like right there.
It's not European Union. It's called the Schengen zone. It sounds Asian, which is weird.
I know, that sounds like Szechuan chicken.
But no, this guy, he just like he probably like pickpocketed somebody's, you know when you're at the airport, people just hold their boarding passes like very casually or like in their pocket. He probably just pickpocketed somebody's boarding pass. How do you think he did it?
I don't know.
You know? So he got on with somebody's ticket. Well, I don't understand.
What was the Bitcoin part? What was the Bitcoin part?
Oh, he stole $2 million of Bitcoins from 600 computers.
That's what he went to jail for?
Yeah. That's what he went to jail for. No, that's not what he went to jail for. I think he stole them while he was in prison. The article was not super clear, but they have Wi-Fi, computers, and phones inside this prison.
And no
It sounds
fences.
like a great dorm to live in.
I know, I'm like, wait a minute.
They feed you.
Alright, let's talk about...
Sex, baby. Okay.
Okay, let's talk about Aruba.
Aruba. Okay, what's going on in Aruba?
So Aruba apparently is like super pro crypto, and they want to attract crypto investors. So, okay, remember a couple months ago when they were announcing U.S. government regulations and crypto like crashed because people were freaking out?
Uh-huh.
Well, Aruba is like, fuck this. We want people to come and invest crypto in our little
they want to boost their economy.
Yeah. So they outlined all of their crypto regulations. They're not like pending like the U.S. government.
That's
where
what
it's
all
like,
these islands should be doing.
Yeah.
Because Aruba is like so close to the U.S. So we can just like fly there, get an address. All you need is an address. And then come back and store your Bitcoins in Aruba.
Well, that's what they're laying out all their regulations and like to be done with it. Because right now the U.S. is like, oh, we don't know what our regulations are, and like maybe we'll make more regulations later. And Aruba's like, F that. We want crypto people like putting their money here, so they put out their regulations, their crypto regulations.
That's why a boycott, like, okay, I'm all for the feminist movement, but if women all banded together and we're like, let's boycott, like, giving our pussies away to these guys until they pay us equal amounts of money for the jobs that we do, like, that would never happen because...
That did happen!
What? When?
Okay, so, I gotta look up, I don't know the statistics, but there is a country in South America, I can't believe you brought this up, where it was a really small village and there's only one road, okay? This is a true story. I'll Google it and I'll tweet about it. I'll find the news story. I heard it on NPR, and they needed the road, right? And all the people were like fighting over it, and so all the women, the girlfriends, the wives, and the prostitutes in town all made a pussy pact, and they're like, we're not gonna F you till you fix this damn road. And they did it, and they fixed the road in like a week.
Whoa! Wow! We should do pussy boycotts all the time. Pussy protest. Wow.
Did you see Chirac? They did a pussy protest in Chirac, I think.
I did. I also saw Nick Cannon's buttocks in that movie, which I was not prepared for. So, wow.
It was on NPR like a year ago. But yeah, it was like a little tiny village, and they're like, we need to fix this road, like stop messing.
Well, it would work in a tiny village where how many women are there total?
Well, there was prostitutes too. They said they had to get everyone together.
Then the ugliest girl gets all the dick that day. You know she was fucking. The best thing about making fun of ugly people is that they never complain because nobody thinks they're ugly. Like, you never see a lawsuit, like, suing for discrimination of ugly people.
Well, because you have to admit that you're ugly too. Right? If you know you're ugly, if you're like, I'm offended by this because I'm hideous.
God, wow. See, we could really fix the roads and the potholes and everything. Like, we all just need to, like, band together.
But why did you say not that I'm against feminism? That's a feminist thing, kind of, right? To be like, hey, we're going to band together and use the power of the pussy. That's like the ultimate feminism.
I don't know why I said that. The problem with that, see, like, okay, so all these countries that are regulating, like, if there's any countries watching, I just want to give you some advice, because you could try to regulate it, but we're just going to go to Aruba. You know? And right now, Aruba's the ugly chick in the world. And we're all gonna go fuck her. But what if, like, people... I'm not picking on Aruba, but what if people, like, in Aruba steal your bitcoins? You know? Like, that's why we're invested in cryptocurrency, is to fix this problem of trust. And what if all these people kind of take advantage of trusting consumers like us?
That's what I don't understand, because like crypto is decentralized, it's very, very safe. Yet I don't know if all these hacker stories, because they keep coming out, oh, this got hacked, this person's like top YouTuber got hacked, or their Bitcoin got hacked. It's like, are these news stories like fake? Like, it seems like fake news, because it's like, if you're really into crypto, you have a secure wallet.
I think people are just dumb. People make their passwords too obvious, you know? So, you know?
Well, I'm pro Aruba.
You're pro Aruba, but
Yeah.
Can we trust Aruba?
Yes.
Has anybody ever stored their money in Aruba before? Let us know in the comments below. Also, another comment about Iceland. Iceland has become a really popular spot for Bitcoin miners to set up shop.
Because it's cold, so...
It's cold, so, like, the electricity... they also have a lot of renewable electricity because they're a very green...
like solar panels and stuff.
Yeah,
everywhere.
the country. Right? So, people... there's so many people mining Bitcoin there that it's actually a threat to everybody's regular electricity. Like, people turn on their lights and they're like, these damn Bitcoin miners taking all of our electricity.
Okay, that's the only reason you should hate on crypto, because you can't, like,
Turn on your
cook.
lights.
Or, like, turn on your internet. But all these other haters, like, what's the point?
Isn't that so crazy? But if you think about it, Iceland probably is a great place. I mean, it's not far. It seems amazing. Everybody who's been to Iceland always says, like, it's great over there. You know? We don't sell our used panties. However, if you would like to make a donation to our Bitcoin or Ethereum account,
We need to get back to Los
we may
Angeles.
send you a grab bag of something used from our homes.
Yeah, we need bus fare to get back to LA.
And I didn't promise anything specifically. By the way, I'm going to San Diego tomorrow. If anybody lives in San Diego, come out to the Comedy Store La Jolla this Friday to Sunday. I will be there.
La Jolla.
La Jolla. All right. I will be there. Me and Donnell Rawlings will be there. Woohoo! So, did you hear what happened on Amazon?
What happened on Amazon?
First of all, Jeff Bezos announced how many Prime users they have.
Oh yeah, I heard.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, it's a shitload of fucking people on Amazon. Right? Like, were you expecting that many?
Yeah, but a lot of people don't know how to use Amazon Prime. Like, some people don't even know how to, like, that there's movies. They just use it for free shipping.
I know. People can be so dumb. Guess how many Prime users there are in the U.S.? It's 64% of households. That is ridiculous. That is so fucking ridiculous. I was shocked.
It's like 100 million or something?
At how many people. Oh, speaking of Amazon, I bought a product on Amazon that was on Shark Tank and got no...
You love Shark Tank.
And got no investors, so I wanted to give them a little love. Oh, here's a tip. Okay, the reason I brought this on today, I bought many Shark Tank products, but I wanted to talk about Eco Nuts. Do you know what this is?
No.
What does it look like?
Organic laundry detergent.
Okay, don't read the box, you cheater, pants on eater.
It looks like honey nuts.
Honey nut oats.
Like, it looks like a nut that's dipped in honey.
They look like dates.
It looks like a nut that's dipped in honey.
Anyway, so this couple went on Shark Tank, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because if you're invested in Bitcoin is very down right now. So I want to give
Bitcoin is not that down. It's gone back up.
Well, like just in general, right? So I just want to give people a money saving tip, because if you your fucking face, if you wash your clothes with regular laundry detergent, it's really expensive. But if you get Eco Nuts, it's really cheap to wash your clothes.
It looks like something you could eat. It looks like a snack.
No. Look at it. So this stuff, these you put 5 in this little canvas bag, right? Oh, they're a nut from Brazil. They're a nut from Brazil, right?
Okay.
And you put this in your laundry detergent in your laundry, and it washes your clothes. These actually like suds up.
The nuts?
The nuts break open and they suds up, and you could use 5 of these in your laundry for 10 washes.
Can you eat them? They look like nuts, like for food.
No, don't eat them.
It looks like a snack, though.
I mean, you could try eating them, but I don't know if what they will. It says do your laundry with soap berries. But the sharks, nobody invested in this because, of course, if they invest in a product like this, it's going to cause their retailers to lose money because they make so much money on laundry detergent made of chemicals, right?
Yeah, so they're like against it.
So yeah, so I tried it. The thing is, it doesn't leave your clothes smelling like laundry detergent.
It smells like nuts.
You know, and like we've all gotten accustomed to being like, Tide, I love it. And I love Tide, but like this, it just leaves your clothes, it just cleans your clothes. It doesn't leave like any
Does it just smell neutral?
Fictitious smell, you know?
You're so sweet, supporting small business owners.
I know, aren't I so nice?
Did you show everyone your Lisa Frank sweater?
Sweatshirt.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous of this.
Yeah, this is a Lisa Frank.
Where did you get that?
I don't know.
I have a Lisa Frank story from the 4th grade. I had a Lisa Frank binder and it broke, and I was so depressed. I wrote Lisa Frank corporate, and they sent me a new Lisa Frank binder.
You did? That's awesome! No way!
I wrote them a letter.
Where are they based out of?
I can't remember. This was in the 4th grade. I was like, "Dear Lisa Frank Company," because in the back of the binder there was like a little address, and I was like, "My binder broke." I think I like took pictures. I'm like, "Here's evidence. Like, please replace it. Like, this is my," because my mom like didn't let me buy like cute school supplies. I had like all Walmart stuff, and then my one Lisa Frank binder.
You're like, please send me a new binder. I'm a poor Vietnamese girl in Louisiana. Sincerely, Rosie Tran.
Yeah, pretty much. And they sent it to me with like, yes, I had evidence. I took a picture and I like sent it. And
that's a way to get good. That's an easy way to get free shit. All right.
Well, they sent me. So they sent me
just take pictures,
a new binder, and
of
they sent
anything
me, like, all this
broken, and write the company and say you're a 4th grader. Dear Coach, my mommy's purse broke, and it's all my fault. She's gonna ground me for the next 10 years if you don't send me a new one.
Here's a picture of the broken
picture. Yo, we are dishing out real good advice.
Okay.
So Amazon revealed how many Prime users they have, and then they also filed a patent to de-anonymize Bitcoin transactions.
Why?
Like fucking in 2014 they filed the patent. So not only do they plan to never accept Bitcoin, it seems like, but they
Amazon,
also
what the
want to be haters on all of us.
No, not
right?
Cool.
It's like Amazon has become the new CIA, or they're colluding with the FBI.
They know everything.
They know everybody's address.
I even turn off my cookies.
They know what kind of underwear you wear.
I turn off my cookies and they still send me like ads. Like I'll get like ads like while I'm internet browsing. I'm like, I think my cookies are off. How do they know?
It's crazy. It's kind of like what happened with Facebook. You know, like Amazon knows too much.
They're spying on you.
Don't you think?
They're like feeding the theories of every conspiracy theorist because they know everything.
Yo, they know too much. They know who your friends are if you've sent presents to your friends through Amazon.
Yeah. Their
Right?
friends' birthdays, your mom's birthday.
They know everything. It's kind of crazy.
They're like the futuristic company that like spies on you and like knows everything about you.
Maybe they don't really have 100 million Prime users.
How can they prove it? Do they have evidence?
That's too much, I feel like. You know?
Is that 100 million just in the US?
Probably.
Or all over the world? Because I feel like they would have more than that all over the world.
I don't know. But the way you can get around it is by getting Monero. Monero is like truly anonymous.
Well, like no one can track you, right?
Yeah. Well, who knows? They're trying to like freaking break the code, Amazon. Crazy,
Not
right?
cool. Not cool.
Because they want to be able to like sell the data to police. I'm like, yo, Amazon, suck my dick!
Suck my eco nuts!
And go watch my music video. Bought a dildo on Amazon. It's on YouTube.
If you're watching this on our Hello Crypto Kitties channel and you click down there, I have a link to Esther's parody videos and her YouTube page and my YouTube page.
Oh, thank you for linking me.
Yeah, you're linked. So if you're watching this on YouTube. Okay, so I'm from Louisiana. And I'm so proud of my home state, Louisiana, because Lafayette, Louisiana just announced this week that they are considering releasing their own municipality cryptocurrency to raise money.
Oh, you said municipality so good. I'm really proud of you.
They're taking a vote if they're going to want to release their own municipality cryptocurrency to raise money for the municipality.
What is a municipality?
A municipality. Now you're messing me up.
Municipality.
So LA County
It's
is
Indian.
LA County, Los Angeles. LA County is the county of what the county, Los Angeles, city of Los Angeles, and LA County is a municipality.
I still don't get it.
It's like a way that they break up the section on how they government.
Counties break up with each other? What are you talking about? I don't know how these cities work.
Just like Cook County, is, Las Vegas is Cook County. What is,
Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Chicago is Cook County.
Cook County, sorry. Chicago.
Yeah.
Las Vegas is...
That's where I'm from. Cook County!
So, Cook County is a municipality.
312. Okay.
It's just how they govern. It's like how they break up the way they govern.
It's like how they draw the lines around the counties.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
So, Lafayette, Louisiana is releasing its own municipal crypto, or they're going to put it to a vote.
Oh. And then what do you do with it?
They use the money for, like, schools and roads and services and stuff like that.
Oh.
To help people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy that schools get no money?
They don't.
Like, when I used to sell pens, like, you know how many teachers would just fucking attack me? Because I had a roommate, she was a kindergarten teacher at a private school. And even she, like, took all of my Sharpies. And I'm just like, maybe I should be bringing this to, like, schools in the hood or something.
Yeah, they get no money. A lot of teachers have to make their own photocopies. It's really sad.
Yo, teachers have to pay for everything.
They have to pay for
like,
their own
it's so
photocopies.
ridiculous. Like, we need to pay teachers more. It's so ridiculous.
Or
isn't
maybe
it?
teachers need to do their own ICO to raise...
Oh, there needs to be a teacher coin.
Oh, smart person. A city or town that has a corporate status. Municipality.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh. I still don't get it. Okay. Well, that's great for Louisiana.
Yeah, so hopefully they bring it to vote.
So if there's any mayors watching, which actually the ex-mayor of Miami came to my show the other night.
Oh, awesome.
I didn't even know he was there until afterwards. And everybody at the show was like, oh, that's the ex-mayor of Miami. I'm like, why didn't you tell me this before I went on so I could have picked on him?
Thank you.
I was just picking on him like a regular person. What did you say?
I was saying thank you. It was, the municipality information was Googled for us.
Oh, okay. Thanks for Googling for us.
Okay, so what happens to mayors when they're disgraced and they have to leave? Like, how do you get a normal job after that? Or, like, disgraced politicians? Like, what do they do?
They have to find an internet job. Like, Anthony Weiner, what the fuck is he doing?
Well, So, because speaking of disgraced people, the co-owner of Mt. Gox, who got went to jail or whatever, he's looking for a job and he's doing some side job now. He didn't have a job for 4 years.
They have to take on a new identity.
But everyone knows who you are, if you're disgraced.
Well,
right?
You can get plastic surgery and alter the way you look and change your name for $35. I've looked into it.
Huge news. I know you don't care about it because you're not from Louisiana, but Louisiana is considered a totally backwards southern state.
I know it's very progressive for Louis. It's always surprising, all these news that we find because Vermont accepting crypto, that's kind of expected, right? They're very progressive, but Louisiana, it seems shocking.
I think this is great. This is great news for crypto because if a small. Lafayette is not a small town, but it's a small to medium city, right? It's a small city. It's not a small town. But for them to say, hey, let's accept crypto and make a cryptocurrency to raise money.
They probably found out from us. Because you're from Louisiana and they're all look at Rosie Tran. She's doing this podcast. And they learned about it. And they're we should start accepting crypto.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, I think it's a big deal because it's not they're saying, oh, New York City is going to do it. It's a really small town, small city, excuse me. So I just think it's
other cities, get on it.
Yeah, get on it.
Get off your lazy asses. What are you doing?
But it's kind of how marijuana is legal in some places, but it's not legal federally.
And these states are making boatloads of money.
Yeah, but I feel that's what's going on with crypto. It's some small areas are starting to accept it and get it. What were you saying? Phoenix is taking crypto money for taxes or something?
Arizona. Yeah.
So it's some of them are getting with it, and the federal government is always slow to catch up.
Get with it, people. I think people are scared.
Well, the federal government, there's a lot of bureaucracy too.
You know what? Maybe the people in Louisiana are corrupt, right? Maybe there's an employee at
Don't feed into that!
municipal building in Louisiana who's ooh, look at this crypto.
Oh my god. His son's a hacker.
I'm gonna start accepting crypto payments for pothole fixings and stuff. And then he figures out a way to steal crypto because who steals money the most? From the people, politicians.
I'm not gonna feed into the whole shady theory because there's already so much negative news oh, crypto's shady, oh, it's used for criminals and stuff. I want to promote positive crypto. Positive.
Well, that's not possible. We are shady by association.
I'm not shady. I even reported on my taxes to crypto.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good.
So the IRS ain't got nothing on me.
Well, okay, I asked this question before, but I forget what answer we gave. But, but let's say you're a restaurant owner and you start accepting crypto as a form of payment. How do you know if people are just showing, if waiters are just showing their own personal Bitcoin address as a way to pay? You know what I mean? There's gotta be a record of everything.
Well, so there is a record. There's the public ledger. That's the thing. All the information is there. It's just anonymous. It doesn't show who you are. It just shows that you paid. So they can still, I guess, see all the food that was put out and compare that with their restaurant's public ledger.
Yeah, true. There's got to be a ledger. Did you watch Breaking Bad?
I did.
Yeah, when Sky, is that the wife's name, the blonde woman?
She was really annoying, by the way.
Oh my god! Well, that's her character.
She was so annoying!
Don't get mad at the actress.
If my...
But then she was all about it, eventually, so she redeemed herself.
I didn't feel she was all about it. She was, conflicted. She's oh, all this money, I feel guilty, it's drug money, blah, blah, blah. I'm shut up, lady!
Whoops.
Okay, why did you bring her up?
Because she had a ledger and she was fixing the numbers eventually for the car wash and fudging it to make it look like they were making a lot of money.
The good thing about crypto, you can't fudge the ledger. It's a public ledger that is validated against the decentralized network.
Validation, ideation.
So that's a good thing about it.
Ooh ah, ooh ah.
Yes, it is the Coachella live stream. Thank you.
So yeah. Yes. So
okay.
congrats on Louisiana, you guys.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
That's great.
Yodel. Oh, so Chile announced that they're going to use the Ether blockchain to track energy use.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Go Chile!
So another country adopting. So that's what I was talking about earlier, where like I was reading Andres' book and he was saying that crypto is the network and then applications can be built on it.
You already said that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. So Chile is using
No, I was talking
that.
to the commenter.
So Chile is using the application of the Ethereum network to track energy. So it's not using it as a financial thing.
Yeah.
It's using it for information.
Wow. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot.
There's always a new company or a new country or a new municipality that starts using
new porn.
crypto.
A new
right?
A-porn.
It's like, if you're not on it, you're going to be left behind. Do you think so?
Yeah.
All right. I learned about a new ICO. It's called XYO.network.
Echo?
Shut up! It's called XYO.network, and it has all to do with, like, shipments. Like, you know when you get a shipment? You know when you pay for a package? You pay, and then you just...
I have Amazon Prime. I don't know what you're talking about.
And then, okay, you pay for something online, and then you just expect that you'll receive it. Well, this, you don't have to pay until your shipment arrives.
Oh.
Like, they're supporting that kind of technology. So it's almost like real-time payments.
Okay, so if it gets lost in the mail, like, you don't pay.
Right, exactly.
So when you get the package, then it takes the payment, but it validates it with the program?
Well, I'm not sure about all that. But probably. I assume so. So, it's a new ICO to look into.
Echo.
You know, because all these things that are like, all these antiquated ways of doing things will become so streamlined with the blockchain.
It's like because if you pay and the package gets lost, it's like sometimes they don't want to refund you.
I know, it's a pain in the ass to get refunds, isn't it? Sometimes you gotta sit on the phone for a fucking hour.
And you have to call customer service, they send you to India, you don't know what the person's saying.
Ugh, it's horrible.
They have a thick Indian accent or Filipino
It's
accent.
horrible. Hey, what's up? By the way, I posted a new podcast episode with Arthur Hamilton just today.
Awesome.
My Ku in the Gang. Yeah, so download that shit.
Are you interviewing Mr. Yoshi next week?
I am. Do you guys talk today or something?
We do, we talk. He owes me money.
I don't appreciate him telling you my secrets.
He owes me money, so.
He owes you money. You remember me from Last Comic Standing. Oh, what's up? Hey.
Yeah, he owes me money, so he took me out to eat in lieu of payment.
Oh, that is so nice. I love eating.
In lieu of payment.
Lulu, skip to my Lou. By the way, if you would like to sponsor Hello Crypto Kitty, we are open to accepting sponsorship applications currently.
Yeah.
That sounded so official.
It did.
I'm so proud of myself.
You will just go to hellocryptokitty.com or hellocryptokitties.com. They redirect to the same page. And you can send an email with how much you're willing to give us.
Yeah, so we can conduct business with you. Don't you worry.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, click on the subscribe button.
Yeah, subscribe to us because I think we should start live streaming from YouTube.
Yeah.
You know, instead of Periscope because...
Sorry, the Twitch died. That was my fault.
Periscope makes it kind of remarkable to make any money. So, anyway, so are you reading any books right now?
I'm very slowly reading your book that you gave me.
Okay. All right. I'm so funny. You know what I read about Coinbase?
You're like your speed reader.
You know, I grew up in a library because my parents never used a babysitter. My mom just dropped us off at the library. Like, 5 kids at the fucking library, unattended, that eventually the librarians posted a sign, and it took, like, maybe years or months for them to put this sign up. They said, anybody under 18 needs to be accompanied by an adult. That That sign was invented from the Kus being dropped off at the River Grove Public Library.
That's so funny.
Isn't it like...
They're
no
like,
one...
those little Korean kids...
Like, that's when that fucking sign was invented. So I grew up reading a lot of books and playing with Barrel of Monkeys in the back in the kids section and renting Willy Wonka from the library. Like, that's the movie I rented the most.
Such a good movie.
I know. The original.
I know.
Of course.
The new one is, like, creepy.
So, Coinbase was the biggest public investment into a Bitcoin company that has ever been made.
Wow.
$25 million by Andreessen Horowitz. $25 million. That's why the website Coinbase is so nice looking, you know? Like,
compared to some of the other crypto
because they
sites?
have the best coders. Because some of the other websites are like, they look okay. Like, you gotta kind of fix up your design. But Coinbase simplifies it and makes it look all beautiful and, like, easy to use. It's super user-friendly.
Super user-friendly.
And the guys who pitched Coinbase, they were just very clean-cut. Like, they were just super clean-cut, which has a huge impact on whether you get the money or not.
They didn't look like black hat hackers.
Right,
with
exactly.
With, like, a wallet chain.
They were like Ross Ulbricht from Silk Road. Like, they were, like, just legit guys. And in their pitch, they never mentioned, like, Down with Wall Street or Occupy Wall Street. They never mentioned Big Bang. You know, they never made it political.
Mm-hmm. It was more business.
It was more... They didn't use, like, the political selling points that everybody else uses when they're, like, trying to convince people to invest in Bitcoin. They were just strictly about the facts. And just I
think Ross looked pretty clean cut. I finally saw Deep Web.
Oh, you did? What did you think?
I thought he looked pretty clean cut.
Yeah. No, I mean, he was kind of wild. Like, he grew longer hair. You know, like, when you're a guy and you have hair down to here, you don't look clean cut. You don't. And it costs you work.
I thought it was really good and very interesting. I don't know if he ordered the murder. I think there was, like, multiple people being the Dread Pirate Robert. Because why would it be just one person?
Well, once you read the other book, though, I mean, if this guy is right, he says that he emailed, that there's proof of this email saying...
I know, but don't you
I know in the movie they make it look like the mom is like,
people?
he didn't call for the murder, but of course any mom is going to defend their son and be like, he didn't order the murders.
But don't you think if they had murder on him, they would have charged him with it instead of, like, putting it in and then taking it back out?
They did? Didn't they charge him with it?
They took it out. So they put it originally when they charged him, but then when they went to trial, they took it out.
That is really weird because you do read about these people, like Larry Nassar, like, had hundreds of girls that he sexually assaulted, but then he only was technically charged for, like, 6 of them or something.
Yeah, that's what they did.
When you read the headlines, so there's some kind of, like, I don't know why that is.
But so they charged him with 3 murders, but then when they went to trial, they took all the murders off the record.
As a way to what?
They just took them off. So Ross's mom was saying that they did that to make him look bad, like to show, because she was saying that they didn't have evidence for the murders, so they just put it in the charge so that it would be in the news and everything and kind of smear him.
Yeah.
But then they took it out because they didn't have the evidence. But
interesting. Very interesting.
I thought he was kind of hot, though. I was like, he's kind of cute.
I know, he is kind of cute, right?
Cute.
He is kind of cute. I thought it was interesting that he was like, I wish I had joined a fraternity.
I thought that was stupid.
Was that in the movie?
Yeah, it was in the movie.
Yeah.
I was like, fraternity? What?
Fraternity? Because, like, you know, you have automatic access to all these people in your network.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he had, like, tons of Bitcoins. Like, he would have been a billionaire if he's not in jail.
He's in jail.
You know? Should we visit him in jail and do an episode from his cell?
Do you think they would let us in?
Why not? We'll just talk our way in. That's what we do.
Colorado. He's in Colorado right now.
He's in a Colorado prison?
Yeah, maybe we can go to Comedy Works and perform. And
oh my God!
We can do Comedy Works and perform. We can do Hello Crypto Kitties headlining Comedy Works. Then we can do a crypto meetup. Then we can visit Ross in jail.
Why don't we do that?
Crypto Kitties road trip? Crypto Kitties road trip?
Yo, we should do that. He's in Colorado. Is he in Denver?
I don't know. I'm gonna find out. He's in some he's not in a maximum security prison though. I think he's in a light security, but there's definitely a fence.
Man, too bad it's not an Iceland prison.
There's
Those
definitely a
Iceland
fence.
prisons sound like a fucking resort.
I know.
They have computers, Wi-Fi, phones. Like,
I want to go to prison.
that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. So, yeah, come on out. I'm doing shows in San Diego this weekend. I'll be at La Jolla Comedy Store. Rest in peace, Mitzi Shore.
I know, so sad.
And I will be there with Donnell Rawlings this Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And I'm doing a special 420 show this Friday, but I'm pretty sure that this
happy
podcast,
420, everybody.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this podcast will not be out by then if you're watching this on YouTube. But if you want to see my shows, follow me on Twitter at FunnyRosie and check out my website, rosietran.com.
And make sure you guys donate because, you need to pay for our kitty litter changings and our veterinary clinic appointments, which have been becoming very expensive recently, and all the STD testing that these kitties have to go through.
STD testing?
Yes, we read your comments. We're reading them live right now on air.
Unless they're nasty, then we ignore them.
Well, sometimes I read the nasty comments because I'm nasty. And buy Eco Nuts. Would you use Eco Nuts?
No.
Why?
Because they look disgusting.
Do you think that's why they didn't invest?
It looks like a turd.
But you don't have to eat it. Look.
I know, but what if it makes your clothes dirty?
Detergent that grows on a tree. These odd-looking Eco Nuts are actually dried berries from a tree that grows in the Himalayas, where my salt comes from. Hello. When agitated in water, they produce a naturally occurring surfactant. Wow, I never said that word before. I still can't say it. Called saponin. These berries are commonly called soap berries or soap nuts because the fruit has a hard shell that resembles a fruit. That resembles a nut. Saponin can be used as a soap or detergent which gently cleanses or as a fabric softener. An option for those sensitive to conventional laundry detergents or other cleaning chemicals. See, if you break out with back knee, you should probably be using this.
I don't have back knee.
Eco Nuts are wild harvested and certified USDA organic by Oregon Tilth. This means they are gathered from wild trees grown without any kind of chemicals, fertilizers, or pesticides. Saponin actually tastes bad to insects, so no pesticides are needed, and the trees naturally love poor, uncultivated soil. Amazing! That is truly amazing. See, I love it. I love this. We source our materials ethically. Our soap berries are wild harvested once a year in Nepal and packaged in the USA. We employ many women in Nepal who are working in safe, equitable environments and paid fair trade wages. We are pleased to have such a strong business relationship with Nepal as it continues to rebuild after the earthquake in 2015. See? Every Eco Nuts purchase reduces plastic production and creates jobs for the people of Nepal and in the U.S. That's what I mean. The plastic bins that your laundry detergent comes in, it's polluting the earth, Rosie.
It is. I know. I agree with you, but I wouldn't use it.
Wow. You heard it here. Rosie Tran is anti-women in Nepal empowerment.
Oh my god, this is how negative Twitter things get spread. This is how negative Twitter things get spread. By you.
By me. By me.
Don't rope me into your racism and sexism.
This box saves 3.125 plastic detergent bottles from ever making it to a landfill or winding up in the ocean.
She's not getting a percentage from Eco Nuts. I don't know why she's promoting it so hard.
Because I think it's just such a good product. It's good for the environment.
Okay. That's enough with the
You
Eco
don't
Nuts.
care about the environment?
Subscribe to our channel. Click below to donate.